Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. I'm your host, the one they call Glaze Gibbs. My story is not your typical story. My story is my ministry. I've been through hell and back. What I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. And what I try to do is get people to understand the reality of this four-letter word we call life. A lot of times people want to candy coat it. You cannot candy coat life. In order to be real with anything, anyone, you got to be real with yourself. We got to be real with life. We got to be real with understanding like every odds and obstacle that we up against or whatever. You know what? I grew up in a time. I was once the problem, and now I'm seeking to be the right my wrong and be part of the solution. So if you see me right now, get my story. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Glaze Gibbs. Follow me on Instagram, Glaze Gibbs. You know what? You see what my shirts say? This is a jail cell, and this is what it say, crime doesn't pay. You know why? Because if I can change, anybody can change. And like I say, this is my ministry, my story, my life experience is my ministry. I am not your typical minister. But what I'm going to get started with today, I'm going to get started with a few things. One thing in particular what I'm going to get started with is home invasion. I did a piece some years ago with the Infomine on the YouTube channel. And right now it's got a lot of rave review. And what people don't understand, like I say, with home invasion, you know what I'm saying? That's the topic tonight, home invasion. Like, be aware of your surrounding, man. Watch who you dating. You know, whether, you know what I'm saying, your man, your woman is a hustler. The difference is right now, your man or woman can be a hustler and you got a regular 9 to 5. But the difference is when you're in that street and you're doing illegal activity, sometime that follow you, regardless of what. The wolves are watching. The wolves see what you got that they don't got, that they want, and they feel they can get it easily, and they don't have to work as hard as you work. They don't have to go out there, do hand-to-hand combat, and build a clientele, and build a net worth, you know what I'm saying, and save illegal money and put it to the side. So the wolves waiting for you to do all that so they can come along, you know what I'm saying, right now, you doing dirt, we doing dirt, so guess what? It's no foul. So, you know what? It's funny right now. About a few weeks ago, I was watching this show on Owens, Aliana Fix My Life. And right now, it's about this home invasion. Beautiful family. You know what I'm saying, Peter, if y'all can see it right here. Beautiful family. You know, and basically right now, like what took place or whatever. And what took place, like from my understanding, let me read this or whatever. A violent home invasion during a child birthday party killed 2 people and destroyed an entire family. 14 years after the incident, 2 sisters attempt to repair the emotional wounds from a day that have never fully processed. So, you know, once again, one of the girls, from my understanding right now, was Ann, okay? Ann right now was involved with a drug dealer. I guess he was doing good. So Ann and the drug dealer share a home together. So what happened was one of her cousin, I guess right now, suggested, look, man, well, why don't we have the party at your house? So they want to have it a party at her cousin Ann's house, you know, saying who right now is like, you know, involved, romantically, sexually involved with a drug dealer. So the difference is right now, guess what? It's a nice house. Okay, cool. Because you got illegal gains. So people take their fast money, buy nice things, buy a nice house, nice furniture. It's fly. Okay? And people right now don't have it like that. They like that. They want to be around that stuff. So anyway, for just so happened that particular day, you know, these guys, the wolves, stick-up kids, they basically, I guess, plotted. And more or less right now is said, look, we're going to get this cat. He got more than what we got, or he got what we need, so we're going to rob him. So basically right now, they went to the house. And when they went to the house, they wound up, more or less right now, got into the house because the guy's girlfriend was the only one still there. So right now was, I guess, during that time, her cousin and her child came, you know what I'm saying, period, for the party. And that's the one right now where she was having a party for. So in between that time, as they waiting or whatever, I guess the girl and sister and her 2 kids came. Okay, cool. So right now is, guess what? The gunman told Ann, listen, get them in. Don't say anything. Don't alarm them. Don't say anything. So what went wrong is this. Here it is. He took Ann to the door. One of the gunmen, 1 or 2 of the gunmen took her to the door. Okay, right now, when her sister rang the bell, she got 2 kids. So right now, as soon as Ann opened the door, she told her sister, you know, right now, like, run, run, run. You know what I'm saying? Period. So sister ran, And right now, Ann ran. She got shot. Her sister got shot. But Ann ran. Her sister ran and left her 2 kids. And in the process or whatever, the gunman shot 2 of her kids in the head. You know, they both survived. One have a, what would you call, like, you know, more or less like a marble eye, fake eye. And the other one, her daughter, you know what I'm saying, right now, bless her, have like, you know, some type of, like, I guess part of her head, some type of skull got shattered. The cousin and the cousin child died, and, you know, as a result. And right now, whereas, you know, when you sit back and you look at it, these guys currently, I guess, you know, saying like got life right now. And when you sit back and you think about it, folks, home invasion. 9 out of 10 right now is when people come to your home and they trying to rob you, if they know you and they come with a ski mask, chances are they're not going to kill you. If they come with a ski mask, basically they want to go in there, take what they need to take, and get the hell out there. Chances are, if they doing a home invasion without no mask, chances are they're going to kill you. Like I told you, I did a home invasion piece a few years ago with Infomine on the Infomine channel. I don't know whether y'all remember that or not, but right now it was a hell of a piece that I did. And what I spoke about some individual. I spoke about right now was my man, Franco. I'm saying right now was like he was part of, I got caught up into a home invasion. And what that stemmed from, folks, is this. People saw him out there in the street making money, making fast, illegal money, you know, poisoning his community. So 84, 85, guess what? People feel that was the thing. If I'm not out there right now, I don't have a college degree, I'm not making, you know what I'm saying, 50 to 100,000 a year, I'm going to do what I need to do in order to be where I need to be. Not saying that it's right, but that's what people's mindset, and that's what people's mindset back then was. And a lot of times people do not understand that. But who am I to judge? But anyway, right now with Franco got hit with a home invasion. And when he got hit with the home invasion, what wound up happening to Franco, his whole life was destroyed. Because these guys right now is that he grew up with, you know, and they see that what he was doing, what he was out there, and what was happening. So basically they want what he wanted. They see right now is he, you know, right now making money, got a driving fancy car, and everybody talking about him. See, one thing about the ghetto, guess what? People gonna talk. When you're making fast money, fast illegal money, people are going to talk. When you're looking good and you're looking better than me and you're not working, people are going to talk. So he had all the fancy cars, the jewelry, the girls, the house. So guess what? The community started talking. So these guys, went to him, wanting him to put them on. And basically, you know what? Like I said right now, was he kept giving them a runaround. Because once again, he knew these guys was dangerous. He knew these guys was really not on his level, but they would kill him. He already knew that or whatever. But he had no intention of making them part of his organization, so he BS'd them. So when he BS'd them, what they did was they wound up going to his house, waiting on him. So what they did was they got inside. Once they got inside, whatever, they tortured his family. They tortured the kids. You know, right now was, guess what? They tortured other people that was there. Here it is right now is as they waiting for Franco to come in or whatever, a couple of his guys came through, dropped off money and drugs. These guys, 3 of them, got murdered, got killed right there on the spot. May they so rest in peace and their spirit lifted. So the difference right now, what they were drug dealers working for Franco. And what they did was they came, you know, more or less right now to drop off stuff, to re-up or whatever, but not knowing you got some stick-up kids waiting for you. Some guys that waiting to, you know, commit the act of home invasion. So when these guys came in, they took what they needed to take from these guys. And you know what they did? They killed them. They killed 3 of them in the same period. Just like that. Their life was just taken just like that. Boom. Okay, here it is. Finally, Franco came. When Franco came, Franco didn't have what they want. Okay, so the bottom line is right now is, guess what? They torture him. And when they torture him, they torture him. You know, I'm talking about right now, dog them, beat him down, everything. You know what I'm saying? Watching, letting him watch what they doing to his wife, his kids, or whatever. I'm talking about right now, what's crazy part about that is, you know, some people escaped. They ran out the apartment, ran upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Got other family members involved. So while they went upstairs, the gunman brought the family that was upstairs, downstairs, back to Franco place. And as they did, they tortured him some more. And you know what? When you sit back and you look at it, folks, like I say, it's a different. When folks got on mask, chances are right now is, guess what? They just come in, they know who you are, you know who they are, but they don't want you to know their identity. But what they doing is they just want you to, you know, right now is take care of me, give me the stuff that you need, and let us leave. We don't want to hurt nobody. But when they come barefaced, When they come not wearing a condom, not wearing a ski mask, showing their true identity, chances are right now, they coming like that, you're going to die. They're going to kill everybody or whatever. Okay, just so happened with that particular, they brought the family back down. They tortured the family back down. And the process when they tortured the family back, when they tortured the family, they brought back down to the apartment or whatever, what the wind up happening was this. Franco, I'm saying right now, jumped out the window. I'm saying period, and escaped. So in the process by him escaping, these guys got scared and they left. So when you sit back and you look at it, man, like look at what went through. You know what I'm talking about 3 people died. Besides 3 people dying, you got people got tortured, rape, you name it, everything happened. For what? Because these guys wanted something. Now that belonged to them, but they knew it was ill-gotten. They knew it was drug money, and they wanted it. So right now they torture, they killed 3 people and tortured people. For what? I'm saying for a fast dollar. These guys probably got like almost like over 100 something years to life behind that. I'm saying, was it worth it? I don't think so. But yet and still, regardless what, that's what they did. So even right now, when I look at the Aliana Fix My Life on the OWN channel and I see this, it seems like things never change. You're always going to have wolves out there. You're always going to have people out there doing dumb things, trying to make a fast buck for what? All for the wrong reason, man. It's no shortcut in life, man. And that's what people don't got to understand, man. It's no shortcut in life. And then right now, it brings me to another story right here. As you can see, okay? Look at that. Look what that say. Okay, say 3 are slain, 3 are hurt in a robbery tied to drugs. Another home invasion. Another home invasion that went wrong. And that's what people don't want to understand. Like right now, these guys just so happened, they came with masks. And when they came with masks, they came with detention. Only thing they wanted to do, they wanted to rob these guys. They wanted to rob them. They didn't want to kill them. So just so happened right now, here go one of the other guys, the notorious Henry Bolton. And I'm saying right now, Mr. Walking Time Bomb. I'm saying period. Here go another one is co-defendant, Ronald Timmons, one of the bad behind twins. I'm saying Timmons twins from Queens. Okay, here it is, career criminals. And right now, they went after this guy, AZ Faison from Paid in Full. They did a movie about them. They went after guys. If you can see, here you go. AZ, Rich Porter, Alpo. I'm saying that's the Paid in Full squad. Okay, they went after that guy. Why did they went after that guy? Because right now he was getting it. He was making it. He was making illegal United States currency, and they wanted it. But the difference is these guys came with masks on. They came with masks. So they did not have no intention of killing nobody. They just wanted to get some money. So from my understanding, they got into the apartment. And when they got into the apartment, they went to get these individual whatever. You know what? From my understanding, I was not there. But from my understanding, this gentleman, AZ, called out the name of one of the guys. Asked him, if that's you. I'm saying, period. I know that's you, man. What are you doing, man? Why are you doing this to me? I know that's you. The difference is right now was, had he kept his mouth shut, had, despite he knew who it was from his voice and from everything that was going on, had he kept his mouth shut, guess what? Right now is, they would have got what they can get and they would have left. But once he call the guy name, this is what wound up happening. Okay? That's what wound up happening. 3 are slain and 3 are hurt in a robbery tied to drugs. A lot of times right now, folks, listen, man. First of all, like I say, I was once the problem. Now I'm seeking to be part of the solution. Now I'm seeking to be right now. Be aware of your surroundings. Trust nobody. Right now, regardless of what, whatever you got, whether you legit, illegit, it doesn't matter. Right now, trust nobody. Because once again, you got a group. You got the have and you got the have not. It's no in between no more. You got the have and you got the have not. If I'm the have not and I'm starving, I'm about to get evicted. Okay? Right now, I'm about to be homeless. I'm about to be hungry. My family about to be hungry. What the heck am I going to do if I can't get a job? If I can't make money and take care of my family? The difference right now is I'm going to go for the have. And if I'm going for the have, what's going to wind up happening? I'm going to do whatever I need to do in order to get what I need to take care of mine. Is that the right way? No, folks. That is not the right way. Right now is, like I say, I was once the problem. Now I'm seeking to be part of the solution. That's why you see me advertising. Brian Glaze Gibbs, crime doesn't pay. Brian Glaze Gibbs, crime doesn't pay. Here it is right now is, you know what? When you look at this whole story and you look at these guys, the guys that robbed Franco and them, okay? They got life. They killed people for what? Okay? Even right now, the guy that robbed AZ Face On, they got life. Henry Bolden, notorious. Okay? Ronald Timmons, the other guy, they got life. For what? The difference is right now, was it worth it? No, it was not worth it. Look at the home invasion right now was on Owen. Alana, Fix My Life. And listen to what these folks were saying. Like even right now, if I'm not mistaken, the cousin, you know what I'm saying, her dying words was, you know, that's what I get for coming over here. When you know what you up against, when you know wrong is being done, guess what? We know better. When we know better, we should do better. Right now, there's no shortcut in life. Despite here it is right now with this woman, her cousin was a drug dealer, dealing with a drug dealer, and he got a fancy home. That don't mean nothing. Along come the fancy home, come some problems. Come a lot of problems. That unforeseen problem that we don't even know what's going on behind the scene. The difference is, guess what? Here it is. He had it. He did it the wrong way, and you have other people waiting for their chance, waiting for the opportunity to come there and get and take what he had. And then here it is, you got a mother and you got a child die for something they didn't have nothing to do with. These guys in that particular story got life. Okay, the guys that went after Franco and them, what they got life. I'm saying the guys that got AZ and them, what they got? Okay, they got life. You got 3 dead and saying 3 other people hurt. For what? Like even if you listen to AZ, I saw him do an interview not too long ago, whatever, and saying right now what they had to do, how he had to survive, what he had to go through or whatever. Folks, man, none of that stuff is worth it. Don't let anybody tell you anything other than that, man. Like I try to explain to you folks, listen, man, my name is Brian Glaze Gibbs. This is my ministry. I am not your typical minister. But once again, right now, be aware of your surroundings. Watch the people that you bring around you and your family or whatever. That don't mean nothing. Just because people act and pretend to be your friend, they're not your friend. What you're supposed to do is safeguard yourself at all times. Trust nobody. Trust is not given. Trust is earned. Let people earn your trust. Go back to the basic principle. And that's what we need to do. The difference is right now is home invasion is alive and well. Home invasion is a dangerous game. Chances are when people come to your door to try to rob you and your family on a home invasion, chances are if they don't have a mask on, they got clear face, they're going to kill you. They have a mask on, play along with the game. Give them all that materialistic stuff. Give them all that U.S. currency. Give them all that, whatever they need to save you and your family. Because once again, a lot of times right now, we hold on, we value the wrong things, man. Right now, when a life is taken, you can't get that life back, man. Guess what? When you're a cripple or you're a handicap or something wrong, you can't get that back. Health, you cannot get that back. Don't let people tell you anything other than that or whatever, because it's not worth it. Listen, man, we have to be smarter than what we are. And what we have to do is we have to stop being the problem, but be part of the solution. We got this right here. Right now, like I tell people, I am not the smartest person in the world, but I'm not the dumbest. But guess what? To me, right now, I'm in the middle. And what I want y'all to do is right now, join me, help me. How can we stop the crime rate? How can we stop people from making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their permanent address? There's nothing cool about dying in jail, man. I don't care what anybody say. What's cool about dying in that right there? It's nothing cool about that. Like I said right now, at one point in time, I was ghetto rich, making $40,000 a day. But guess what? I grew up too fast. This is my lifestyle between the age of 14 and 24. I grew up too fast. I spent over 15 years in and out of jail. You know what? Here it is. At this present time in my life, I'm happy. I'm blessed. I'm spared. And what I'm doing is share my story, the good, the bad, and the ugly, to try to save as many lost souls as possible. Right now, get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book. Email me. You see that right there? Get your signed copy. Email me. You know what I want you to do? Email me. Brian, BRIAN, GIBBS 1201 at yahoo.com. You know what I'm saying? Right now is follow me on Instagram, Brian Glaze Gibbs. Listen, if I can change, anybody can change. Order your Teesprings, order your t-shirt, order your sweat hood, order your mug. Order it. Right there's Instinct Teespring. It's going to be in my description box, folks. Once again, happy 2021. Thank you for following me. Thank you for 25,000 subscribers and still growing. I want this to be the people channel. I want this to talk about everything, any and everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. But most important of whatever is change, redemption. You know what I'm saying? Second chance. You know what I'm saying? Prison reform. Right now, I was once the problem. Now what I'm seeking to do is be part of the solution. Brian Glaze Gibbs, crime doesn't pay. One love.